Did you know that sugar, while undeniably delightful, can be both an ally and an enemy? The goal isn't to eliminate it from your life forever, but to understand how it affects your body and how to make smarter choices. In this video we'll explore how small changes can transform your relationship with sugar, introducing healthier alternatives and showing you how intentional indulgence can be the secret to a better, sweeter life. What sugar does to your body: instant pleasure, long-term effects. Sugar, the sweet friend who always knows how to comfort you after a bad day or celebrate with you on the good ones. It's everywhere, woven into the fabric of our lives, from the morning cereal to that tempting dessert at dinner. But here's the truth: sugar isn't just a source of pleasure. It's a chemical experience, one that your body and brain are constantly reacting to, often in ways you don't even realize. When you take that first bite of a sugary treat, something magical happens. Your taste buds light up like fireworks, sending a signal to your brain that says, "This is good. This is safe. Let's have more." That's dopamine talking, the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and reward. Sugar is particularly adept at triggering this response, making it one of the most powerful cravings we experience. It's why a cookie can feel like an emotional hug and why we often reach for sweets when we're stressed or tired. But dopamine isn't the whole story. Once the sugar hits your bloodstream, your body springs into action. Your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone tasked with ushering sugar into your cells for energy. This sounds great. After all, energy is good, right? But here's the catch: too much sugar, especially from processed sources, overwhelms the system. Your cells become resistant to insulin, forcing your pancreas to pump out more and more of it. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes and a host of other metabolic issues. Meanwhile, the sugar that isn't used for energy doesn't just vanish. Your body, being the efficient machine that it is, stores the excess as fat, usually around your belly. This isn't just about aesthetics. Visceral fat, the kind that builds up around your organs, is associated with inflammation, heart disease, and even certain cancers. And then there's the brain. While that initial dopamine rush feels fantastic, it comes at a cost. Over time, the brain adapts to frequent sugar hits, needing more and more to achieve the same level of satisfaction. It's a cycle eerily similar to addiction, leaving you stuck in a loop of craving, indulging, and crashing. But here's what might surprise you: sugar isn't inherently evil. It's our relationship with it that's out of balance. In small amounts, sugar can be part of a healthy lifestyle. It's when it becomes a staple instead of a treat that the problems begin. So, the next time you reach for something sweet, take a moment. Ask yourself, am I eating this because my body needs it, or because my emotions do? Understanding how sugar works in your body is the first step toward reclaiming control over your choices, not to cut it out entirely, but to enjoy it for what it is: a fleeting pleasure, not a constant companion. Sweet choices: 5 best sweeteners and 10 worst ones revealed. Let's face it, sugar is woven into the fabric of our lives. It's hard to imagine cutting it out completely. But what if there were better ways to satisfy your sweet tooth without wreaking havoc on your health? This is where sweet alternatives come in, but not all of them are created equal. The first step is understanding the landscape. There are natural sweeteners, artificial sweeteners, and sugar alcohols, each with pros and cons. Some are genuinely better options, while others may be wolves in sheep's clothing. The 10 worst sweeteners. 10. Maltitol. Though marketed as a better option, maltitol retains about 50% of sugar's glycemic impact and calories. It often causes digestive upset, making it far from a sweet deal. 9. Honey. Often labeled natural, honey still behaves like sugar in the body, spiking blood sugar and contributing to insulin resistance when overused. Its trace nutrients don't offset its metabolic impact. 8. Maple syrup. While delicious, Maple syrup is essentially liquid sugar. Its glycemic effects are similar to table sugar, making it a less than ideal choice for regular use. 7. White sugar. The classic villain in our diet, white sugar offers empty calories, spikes blood sugar, and contributes to obesity, diabetes, and inflammation. 6. Coconut sugar. Often praised as healthy, coconut sugar is still sugar. Though minimally processed, its effects on blood sugar and insulin are comparable to refined sugar. 5. Agave syrup. Despite its reputation as a low glycemic sweetener, agave syrup is extremely high in fructose, which overburdens the liver and promotes insulin resistance. 4. Sucralose. This artificial sweetener may avoid sugar's calorie count but can disrupt the gut microbiome and contribute to metabolic issues. 3. Saccharin. One of the earliest artificial sweeteners, saccharin is linked to gut disturbances and potential long-term health risks, despite being calorie-free. 2. Aspartame. This synthetic sweetener is widely used but controversial due to potential neurological and metabolic effects. Its artificial nature raises red flags for many health experts. 1. High fructose corn syrup, HFCS. The ultimate worst offender, HFCS is a processed sweetener linked to liver damage, obesity, and chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes. Its high fructose content makes it a metabolic nightmare. Let's shift gears and focus on the sweeteners that not only satisfy your cravings but do so without the harmful effects of sugar. Here are the 5 best sweeteners. 5. Xylitol. A sugar alcohol with about 40% fewer calories than sugar, xylitol doesn't spike blood sugar as much and has even been shown to improve dental health. However, it should be used in moderation to avoid digestive upset. 4. Allulose. A rare sugar that tastes like glucose but isn't metabolized, allulose has negligible calories and no impact on blood sugar. It may even have anti-inflammatory properties. 3. Erythritol. Virtually calorie-free and gentle on blood sugar, erythritol is well tolerated by most people. Unlike other sugar alcohols, it rarely causes digestive issues. 2. Monk fruit. This natural sweetener, derived from a Southeast Asian fruit, is 200 to 300 times sweeter than sugar. It has 0 calories, doesn't affect blood sugar, and has a pleasantly rounded taste. 1. Stevia. Derived from the leaves of the Stevia rhodiana plant, stevia is the ultimate natural sweetener. It's calorie-free, has no impact on blood sugar, and is incredibly versatile, making it a favorite for health-conscious individuals. Making sweet choices. The key to a healthier relationship with sweetness isn't about cutting sugar completely, it's about making intentional choices. Start by swapping refined sugar for healthier options like stevia or monk fruit. Experiment with erythritol in recipes or try allulose in your coffee. Remember, even the best sweeteners are not health foods. They're tools to help you reduce sugar intake while still enjoying life's little indulgences. By choosing better alternatives, you're not just avoiding the pitfalls of sugar, you're taking control of your health. Sweetness is meant to enhance your life, not control it. So, make your choices wisely and savor the journey toward a healthier, happier you. Now it's your turn. Why not start applying these tips today? Experiment, find what works for you, and share your results. Small steps can lead to big transformations. If you found this information helpful, share it with a friend and subscribe to the channel for more valuable tips.